Right, so hello viewers and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with me, PPGQ. So inside the last episode, I'm just doing some fleet reorganization right now, but it looks like inside the last episode, we managed to, make some progress on expanding our territory by grabbing 2 more provinces, and of course we made a few alliances as well. So, continuing off of that right now, I just want to reorganize these fleets, so I'll send this one to trade once more, and they'll do its thing. And in the meantime, I suppose we'll just follow some of these missions and really just see whether or not some events pop up that are favorable to us. So starting off, it looks like a lot of these missions are still favoring us conquering places like, say, Holstein in Denmark, and those are obviously things that we can't do just yet. So I think we'll start off by doing the mission to solidify relations with the Papal State, and that's a pretty easy one. We just have to send a diplomat over here and that'll just gradually do its thing. But in the meantime, what I want to do here is that I want to start to roll up, and I want to start to conquer some of these locations. So starting off, I think we'll try to make a move for, say, Brunswick over here, because they are one of our rivals. So I'll send, say, a diplomat to forge a claim on them, and really I just want to pick up the pace here, and I want to start to, say, go on the offensive here, but unfortunately there's really just no place to do that. So I'll start up over there, and I'll really just see what opportunities come up here. And the other thing is that I'll fire up this Lübeck-Krantor objective, and this is just simply a thing that you just have to have money for, and for merchants. I think the 4 merchants is really the hard part there, and it'll effectively just cost us a whole bunch of cash, which we have, and give us a trade efficiency modifier, an income modifier from trade, and a diplomatic discount, or diplomatic tech discount, sort of to the end of the game. So that's a very easy objective or rather decision to fire off, and we'll just do that. Because overall, I mean, you make the money back in the long term, and overall, I mean, I'd say our accounts are pretty nicely balanced so far. And we can gain another idea here, so I think we will. We'll gain merchant ideas. It's going to increase trade range, but at the same time, it's also going to finish the first Hanseatic idea, which is, of course, the end of the Victor brothers over here, which will give us a ton of, rather, another global trade modifier, so that's good there. And in the meantime, really, I just want to see whether or not we can, say, make a play for another place here or there. And I think what I'll do in the meantime here is that I believe our army is, slightly over capacity, but our navy is not. And what I want to do here is that I want to expand the navy slightly. So I think I'll build, say, 5 new warships, some more galleys, so that we can have better control over the Baltic Sea inside the future. And in the current time, I'm going to try to, say, game up our relations with Bohemia. And I'm going to try to keep that neutral. I want to see whether or not, say, we can hopefully go to war with Brunswick over here without the giant that is Bohemia interfering, which will give us a nice quick sort of blitz war, and hopefully it'll give us, say, 2 more provinces in the form of a vassal, which we can then sort of incorporate into our, say, territories later on. So that'll be one sort of thing we'll try to pursue here. And I think we'll try to finish that off at the very end of the mission here for the Papal States, seeing as how that's going to finish very soon. And we'll get another candidate for the election just sort of done up like that. Right, so that'll be good. That'll be sort of that. Relations is good over here. It's starting to get into the positives, which is good. And perfect, hopefully. Let's see, oh, Austria is at war with Bohemia, so that's good. Our sort of Papal relations mission has finished, and we'll put this, take the fight to Hanover mission up. And I think we'll get a, perfect, we can actually hire a new military advisor as well. And we'll hire this one, the one for morale of armies, which will definitely help us out quite a bit, seeing as how that'll make our army, say, more enduring inside these fights. And of course from here we can go to war with Bohemia here. Mecklenburg will actually join us, so that'll be good. And let's see, did Bohemia join them? Bohemia joined them, but that war is like rather Brunswick is still the leader inside that war, so they'll still be mostly affected. And the main thing is that Austria will probably pursue their conflict in force, meaning that they should really just sort of mess them up down here. And I think the AI will prioritize Austria over us, so hopefully our campaign here will be nice and fast, and it'll be more or less just a quick sort of way to really grab some territories here and there. Hope our guy... Why is my army retreating? That's retarded. Just want to grab these territories really fast, like. And yeah, it looks like we are actually in the lead now, so it looks like Austria is really doing their job. They are just demolishing their armies over there. Right, so I mean, going from that, I think I'll attach a siege for Hanover. I'll move the vast majority of our troops to just sort of deal with people here and there. And yeah, Austria is coming out, and they are helping us out there as well. And I think I'll drop a siege over here as well, and we'll just do like 3 sieges like that. And Austria will, of course, pretty much front up the vast majority of the fight up here. And, oh, perfect, we can advance in military technology right now, so that'll give us more shock to our infantry. A slight amount, but it'll help out. And this will be a nice, say, patch of territory for us. There we go, so 1 siege is done. Finish another one over here. Just going to check really fast. I'm going to check how much it costs to, say, vassalize, say, Brunswick over here. Because I'm under the impression that if you vassalize these places, the Holy Roman Empire's leader, which would be obviously Austria at that point, I believe he won't come after you for the provinces to just sort of tell you to, you know, give them back and all that. And with that said, it might just be worth taking, say, the Republican tradition sort of penalty, because I mean it's -10 on Republican tradition, which would be technically like very similar to the amount that we gain, seeing as how we gain 110 or 1.1%, factoring in the little bit from the power projection. And with that said, I want to say that we could just sort of do that, and after all, it's for 2 provinces. That's not a bad deal by any means. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see whether or not we can actually take Cologne over here as well. I think they are their own thing, though. Or no, they have a province over here, that's why. We could go for that. That might cause the war, rather the aggression penalty to go up too high here, because that'll bump that up to 14%. And I don't honestly know whether or not we can stomach that much of a, say, a drop. Actually, I don't really want that land. That's way too close to France and Brittany for what it's worth. So, yeah, I suppose this will be a nice quick war to, say, blitz here. We'll put Hanover and the province of Brunswick as a Hanseatic vessel. So that'll be that. And that will effectively finish up one of our rivals, so that'll be good. Right, so now we have to choose between 2 more rivals. I think we'll... Can we? Why can we not choose? Let me try that again. Oh, we're still at war with somebody here. We are evidently at war with Austria. They are trying to conquer some tile over here. That is really weird. I'm gonna see whether or not we can sue for peace with, say, Austria over here. What do they want? They want this tile over here. I mean, if we, say, concede defeat, and Sweden deal by adding some cash, will they accept? No, they won't. So I think the dealio with that is that we just really have to let Austria win this war. They won't, say, take any tiles that we want over here, so I mean, that's not exactly our problem. And with that said, we'll just let them just sort of do their own thing. Austria probably won't... Yeah, Austria won't bother us, namely because they're still landlocked right now. They don't have... Well, no, they have 1 port over here. In that case, I mean, either way, let's see, Bohemia is leading the war leader over here, so either way, I think this war will be, Austria will finish up Bohemia over here, and that'll be the end of that, really. Now the bad thing is that if they take out our army over here, I want to say that they, like, I hope not, but I want to say that probably one of our rivals might gang up on us, which would be really bad. So it looks like cities demand old rights. We can lose some stability with some Republican tradition. Looks like we'll have to go with the tradition penalty over here. Yeah, so they'll just roll over the towns over here. Let's see. They have a war with France going on right now. So I'm just going to monitor how many troops they have. They still have quite a few over us right now. And I just got an email. I don't know if you guys can hear like the vibrations on my table. I mean, I don't use a mic stand, so they might show up. And you know how most modern phones, they're quite loud when they do the vibration thing. Right, so we have quite a lot of administrative power. Actually, I should probably expend that because we're not saving it for anything, so we'll do that. I was sort of saving it, just keeping in my head, seeing as how we might need it to, say, core a few provinces, but evidently, I mean, we just vassalized somebody, so we don't need it right now, so that'll be good. And in the meantime, we gain another election, so we'll go with that. Now let's see, how is this war going on? How is France doing? France is... that is really weird. France... It says here France should be pressing into their territory, where maybe perhaps I'm reading this wrong. Yeah, it looks like the war is going really well in France's favor, but oh, I see, they're fighting Brittany right now up here, so that's a completely different conflict altogether. Austria's war exhaustion is low right now. So that's sort of that. Our war exhaustion is high, so yeah, that is that. I want to see whether or not we can just sort of sue for white peace over here. There we go, we can. Right, so we'll exit out of that war because it's really a pointless conflict for us. And we will we'll put down 2 more rivals over here. Unfortunately, Brandenburg won't be one of them. Denmark will be though. So we'll put down 2 more rivals. Let's see, what is Denmark doing right now? They have alliances with... great. They have an alliance with Moscow, which were Muscovy over here, which is the big thing. And these guys, for whatever reasons, at the east can put down an absurd amount of manpower, just sort of as is. And with that said, we can't exactly fight them right now. Although, I mean, we did incorporate 2 pieces of land into our territory, technically, so, I mean, that's pretty good so far. But I want to move forward from there. I'm going to see whether or not we can offer any of these areas, say, vassalization, just sort of because. Although probably not, yeah, mostly because you can't have royal marriages as a merchant republic, so that is a really big thing there. I don't know, I guess I'll just sort of get the game to roll for a bit. We don't really have to do much. Well, I guess I can build some improvements here. Some marketplaces to increase our gain there, some places, some constables to increase production, not that we need them, and not that they generate that much cash right now anyways, but they'll be sort of nice to have. So yeah, that is that. And let's see what else we can do. We can get 2 successful merchant, or yeah. It's kind of cool. So fire off that, and in the meantime, let's see. We can either, say, tech up our diplomatic tech, which is starting to fall behind, or alternatively, we can get another level of the trade ideas here for trade efficiency. Let's see. Actually, this diplomatic tech next level will actually also give us that 10% in trade efficiency, so I think we'll just wait on that. And it looks like we're pretty ahead of time inside administrative tech and military tech, and the main thing right now is that we just have to sort of wait up on getting diplomatic tech, so I think we'll just go with that. And, ooh, trade dispute sort of casus belli, so that's nice. Let's see, they are allied with some pretty powerful people, though. No, I mean, in theory, I could just say I might be able to get Sweden into a war with Denmark. I mean, if that works, that could be an easy sort of victory. And damn, I can't see the summaries for military power, unless it's up here. No. Oh, they are at war with Burgundy right now, so that is another thing. And I just want to really just forward one of these conflicts, but there's not really any good opportunities here or there. There we go, get that tech, that'll increase our trade range and amongst other things, so that'll be a nice benefit. And let's see, how goes their war? Denmark is sending their ships out, I see. Here, Oldenburg is fighting some people with their one ship, so that's nice. Actually, I mean, I want to say that we can take the fight to... Or no, they have big alliances is the thing over here. We might be able to... if we declare war on these guys with this trade this trade dispute, how many people will join up over here? They will send a very minor sort of group of troops. Brandenburg will join us here. We declare war on Pomerania. I mean, that is one thing that it could go for. Why won't say Poland join us over here? Poland won't join us over here, mainly due to the fact that they are 1 point from, rather 2 points away from joining us. Oh. Currently have 4. Currently need at least 1 point from positive, then negative, so they should actually join us right now. I'm gonna refresh this. So yeah, inside this situation, I think we have enough capability to fight Pomerania with this trade superiority sort of goal. And with that said, I mean, if we fight them, I do believe we have a good chance at winning inside this fight, and namely because they probably won't call in so many allies. Quite honestly, I think we have a good chance at winning that fight. Overall, let's just check who is in a coalition against us. It looks like it's just only one group of people. In that case, yeah, I think we'll declare war on Pomerania here. So we'll send that off. Fast forward slightly, that'll give us, say, Lithuania 2. That'll give us a ton of manpower against these guys. So this should be a good opportunity to deal a serious blow to these guys over here. So I'm going to slow down the game slightly. I'm going to get our fleet here made up of mostly galleys to fight the enemy fleet over here. So these galleys will do double damage, and these light ships, these barks, which are trading ships, will hopefully get wrecked. They're sending in some of their smaller fleets over here and there, but overall I have a feeling that our big fleet of just galleys here will definitely wreck these ships. So let's see. Battle ends, we keep all of our ships, they lose 10 of theirs, or 8 of theirs. Alright, so that'll be a nice and easy victory. We'll get our guys to just siege a place immediately, because that's my main goal. I want to take some of the territory. I don't really want to defend our own, because I have a feeling that the AI will do it for us. And, oh, they are engaging our trade fleet. That is not good. I swear I had 10 ships in that fleet, so hopefully we didn't lose, say, more than that. Yeah, we lost 3, so that's not too bad at the expense of their entire fleet. Right, so I want to get my trade fleet, which I thought I pulled back. I want to get these troops to, say, pull back some more. And damn it, the trade ships go faster than my a combat fleet here, so unfortunately it looks like they took some losses there. They actually got annihilated. Oh well, that'll destroy that fleet.